Breaking news here at 5, a former Lee County deputy finds himself on the wrong side of the law, arrested and facing several charges, including child abuse.
Zachary Martinson turned himself in at the Lee County Jail yesterday. Authorities say he not only assaulted a woman he lived with, but abused 3 children in that home as well. Wink News anchor Taylor Wirtz joining us now on this. Taylor, you spoke with a group that works with victims of domestic violence. How did they react to this?
Chris, they were saddened to hear that someone held to the highest standard of the law had broken it. But unfortunately, they told me that it's not as rare as you might think because domestic violence doesn't discriminate.
As a former deputy at the Lee County Sheriff's Office, Zachary Martinson was sworn to protect people. But in late January, LCSO says it became aware that Martinson may have harmed some of them. His arrest warrant states detectives found that Martinson assaulted a woman he was living with multiple times, with young children there when it happened. It says they found evidence that Martinson abused them too. Tama Calderon, a staff attorney for the Shelter for Abused Women and Children, says even just witnessing violence can leave children with scars and psychological damage.
When they become a witness, then they also can hold the trauma inside of themselves. So it just depends on how they go about and develop and mature.
LCSO told Wink News that Martinson also threatened violence towards at least one of the victims in writing. A warrant was issued for his arrest, and he turned himself in on Monday, having since been fired from the sheriff's office. Calderon says while it's an unfortunate story, it's not an isolated incident.
No one's immune from domestic violence. Doesn't matter what socioeconomic background you have or ethnicity. It really is. Domestic violence can touch anyone.
Martinson is charged with 3 counts of child abuse, 1 count of domestic violence battery, and 1 count of a written threat to kill or cause bodily injury.
LCSO says the investigation remains active and gave us this statement saying in part, not only is this a violation of trust of the victims and the public we serve, but a serious betrayal of the badge. Now, I've reached out to Martinson and will let you know if I hear back. Chris?
All right, Taylor, thank you.